Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Raine Builds. Today we have moved on to Pendula View or Pendula View, and this is Parkshore. Now I didn't bulldoze, I redecorated. I'm not unhappy with this house. I think it's kind of oddly shaped. I guess what I should say is I'm not a big fan of a lot of rooms and walls. I would rather that things were open. Anyway, these are the Hunts and they've moved in here. And this is the before tour. It's not something that nobody has seen before, so this is just a quick overview of what was there, and then you'll see what I changed. But I don't know, it's not that bad that it would have to have been bulldozed. I had to change some walls, I rearranged a few rooms, I obviously got rid of the yucky decor. When I initially started playing this game and figuring it out, my biggest concerns were open spaces and a lot of backyard, because again, you're all aware, I really enjoy the gardening aspect of this game. And when I see a house like this, it's on a decent sized lot. I think this is a 30 by 20. I don't really remember. I don't think I even checked because I wasn't going to bulldoze. But anyway, it's not as small as the house next door where the Gus lives, but it's okay. And every time I chose to have a sim live here, I would shrink this house so that there was a bigger yard. And this time I just thought, no, I'll leave it as is. I did adjust it on the lot, but I didn't change the overall size of the house. I fixed those balconies. Did we see the balconies already? Probably. But they're cut off there. I don't know if you can really see it. So I lengthened those. I just, cosmetic things. It was no big deal. But anyway, you're going to notice, I think, that I finally made the decision on which expansion pack to buy, and it was City Living. The main reason I chose to do that is because I was interested in the YouTube career mod, and it is a mod. I know it comes with Get Famous, but Get Famous just doesn't appeal to me. I don't know. City Living didn't really appeal to me either. It did when I first got the game. Well, when it first came out, actually. No, I think it was out when I got the game. It was already out. Because the only things that came out after I got the game were, I think, no. Gosh, that was there too. Pets were already there. I don't remember. I just remember seeing hype for the Magic one and Get Famous. So whatever came out before that was already there when I got the game, I think. I don't remember. Whatever. It was 2017, so you guys know when everything occurred. But this mod that I found said you have to have City Living to use it. And the mod was for the YouTube career. I don't know why. I don't know what the, reasoning behind it was. You'd think that if it was a mod, they would say you have to have. Well, then again, he wouldn't make a mod for Get Famous if Get Famous has. Does it matter? No. But I'm hoping this mod will work. There are some weird, quirky things he's got rules, and one of them is do not unzip the T-script file. And that makes me nervous. It's like, how do I even know I'm when I unzip, I just unzip the whole package. So I guess I could try it just not putting the T-script file in the tray folder. I'll just put the package in the mod and hope it works. I don't know. I got rid of those, the fence and railing after a while. I just changed the color at first, but there were too many weird hole gaps in places I didn't want them, so I got rid of it. That round thing there, I had to expand that because the windows wouldn't fit right. They had 3 walls instead of 4 or 2, and so the window kept shifting over to one side, so I had to expand that room. And the roof, yes, I did change the roof a 3rd time, and I'm still not happy with it. I think I dropped the ball on the roof, but because I was kind of pleased that everything snapped into place at first. I'm like, wow, okay, I actually did it right. But the end result, it wasn't very impressive. So, I don't know. But whatever, it's not too bad. So anyway, a lot of the stuff that I used for this remodel came from City Living. I really liked a lot of the stuff there. You guys are probably so bored with it. But I liked a lot of the lights and the pictures, some of the rugs. I thought it was pretty nice. I haven't been there yet, though. I haven't been to the city, San Myshuno or whatever it's called. I don't know. But anyway, there's 2. Oh, I was going to say I don't know anymore. But I don't know and whatever. I have to stop saying them. Blew that one. Oh well. I'm sorry. I'll try to remember. I just don't have too much to say. But anyway, there's 2 days left. Did I just say it again? There's 2 days left on this Black Friday sale with EA. And I don't know. Stuff packs? Is that what they're called? Thinking about getting maybe one of those, but I don't know. I just don't think I should. Oh, when I mentioned, I think in the last video about Sims 5, I heard rumors that there's a Sims 5 coming out. When I was online looking for like information on which pack is better, which pack has better stuff in it, which pack is bigger because, you know, the size of my computer, I found an article that said that Sims 5 is that's all it is. It's a rumor. There is no Sims 5. So now I'm very confused. They said they would have announced it at some, gosh, that was 2018 they should have announced it or something like that. I'm bad with dates and I'm bad with names, so I don't remember the details. But it said that no, there's no Sims 5. If they wanted to make a Sims 5, they would have done it a long time ago or something like that. I don't remember. I'm sorry. So now I don't know. Nothing. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I don't know how I feel about this build. I do like this neighborhood. It's cozy. The houses are funky though. I'll admit that. It's just not my personal taste. So I avoid the gingerbread stuff and things like that, but it's not a horrible build, but it's not something that I would be, super proud of and say, hey, look what I did. Isn't this amazing? Because it's not. It isn't. But it was fun. I've also tried to break it up so that I wasn't recording every single instance of this remodel. I hope you don't mind. But I did keep the video under 30 minutes, and that made me happy. I would rather they were under 20 minutes, to be honest with you. But it's really hard to do that. So I never know quite what to cut and things like that. So what I'm doing is while I'm recording, I'll just stop the recording and then I'll pick up later on when I do something new or go to a different area. I hope that isn't too confusing or annoying for anyone, but I just want to keep these videos under 30 minutes. 20 tops. 30 tops. 20 would be ideal. Yeah. Actually, 10 would be ideal. Well, whatever. That's kind of an impossible number to reach with these types of recordings. I'll bet some people can do it though, because they got all that fancy equipment and they know exactly what they're doing. But I don't, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't mind long videos because I'm used to watching movies and listening to books. I love documentaries. So, you know, that reading and writing and listening, there is no time limit for me. Unless it's boring. But not everything is boring, so. And I didn't get addicted to Twitter. So I guess those time constraint things never affected me. There you can see where I had to enlarge this room. I shouldn't do that because I start my audio before I start the video, and it's always off by a couple seconds. I shouldn't say that anymore, but that round room is the one I had to enlarge. That used to be a kid's room turned into the master bathroom. You know, I think I did use a few CCs, but I mentioned, either I mentioned it in the last video or I wrote it in the description, that I need to create a website for links. And I haven't quite gotten around to doing that yet, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal for me because I already have, well, call it a website. It's a blog for my writing. And I'm just going to add a page to that will include all of my Sims CC links so that I don't get in any trouble for including links down below, which I wrote that in the last video. That's another misnomer. There's nothing wrong with including links to a YouTube video as long as the links are related to the video. And I can't see a reason for including a link that has nothing to do with what I'm doing. So, I don't know. I have people try to get away with a lot of weird things. I hope I never do that. But yeah, I guess I'll have to add music to this video. I don't have too much to say. It's a very dreary Sunday here. We escaped the storm though. There's a massive storm swept across the upper regions of the country, and just north of here got hit really hard. There's actually still going to be getting ice throughout the night, and we hardly got anything at all, and what we did get was rain, so not complaining. I don't mind the season because it's quiet, but there's just something about having to take snow off a car that makes me want to just kill someone. I can't stand removing snow from my car. It ends up going down my sleeves, it goes in my face, it ends up blowing right into the, the zipper, or the open, well, it's not even open, but it still manages to get inside my coat. It's all over. And then you gotta get in your car and you're sitting there soaked and it's freezing, and I don't like winter. I never did, even as a kid. Go out sledding, a couple minutes later, I'm going in, I'm cold. Yeah, I was a big sissy. I loved sledding. I loved ice skating. I was getting pretty good at it too. But I just couldn't handle the cold. So, I still can't. I just don't like it. Uh-oh. Sorry, my microphone got tangled. Snow is pretty. I will say that. It's very pretty. I like when the glitter in the sunshine is so pretty. I just don't like being out in it. I don't like driving in it. I certainly don't. I don't mind actually shoveling it. That's another weird thing. I don't want to call it ASMR, but it's very enjoyable to watch the snow just go away from the driveway, go away from the sidewalk. It's very, very soothing for me. But driving in it, nope. And then cleaning up my car. I just don't like it. I wish I had someone here to do it for me, but I don't. Oops, should I say about the pond? Probably going to be off by a couple. This was an afterthought. There was a little space there. And you know how I am about gardening. Well, should I say gardening? It sounds weird. I love the gardening aspect of this game. I just don't like building them. I like growing things. But decorating, yeah, that's the word, decorating. I just don't think I'm any good at it, so of course if I keep doing it maybe I would improve, but I doubt it. I don't see that happening. This part of my building feels very by the book, and what am I trying to say? I'm following lines, I'm sticking to the corners, everything's going in a certain spot. I like the gardens where people just willy-nilly, they meander through the yard, and I can't. I don't know why. It never works out that way. I always do it this way, and it just gets boring after a while. It looks boring, and it is boring. It's boring to do. So I like color. I want there to be color around the house. I just wish I could do it in a more pleasing way. But, oops, I said but I can't talk. Sorry. I will try not to use those words. Now this is my garden. And again, I kind of walked away from this because I started doing this and I was very, meticulous with placement and making sure the trees were far enough apart. And then I got halfway through it and I'm like, why do you keep doing this if you're not going to play these characters? So I went on to do something else and I never came back here to fix it up, make it look a little more pleasant. So my apologies. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, well, it looks like we're coming up on the end. No, we're not. We still got about 10 minutes left. Well, I'm done with, the remodel. And these are the after. I'm going to take you on another tour of the after. I hope you don't mind that. But I might, in the next build, go back to doing the pictures and see if I could get if I'm any better at getting good angles. I do not know why Sandra Groth showed up, because there is no welcome to the neighborhood, as you can plainly see at the top. She just walked in and knocked at the door. And I haven't played in such a while that I was like, do they normally do that? I don't remember. But there she is. She's cute. But my Sims took off on me the minute I got ready to make this video. One is on the wrong computer and the other's playing that silly video game that you step into and play Blick Block and the other games. But it's not the worst thing I've done. It's not the best thing I've done either. So it's another run-of-the-mill Raine build, I guess. That clock is a CC, I know that for sure. But them pictures, most of the rugs, I just got City Living, and I wanted to look at all their stuff. I'm anxious to go to the city as well and see what's going on, but from the looks of it, it's just apartment towers and a couple little businesses. And I am so not interested in politics. I would never. Well, maybe I would give a sim a political career if I didn't like the sim and I deliberately wanted to set out to sabotage their life. I would give them the political career. I'm that interested in politics. But, you know, so this is the after. I kept the dining room where it was. I expanded the kitchen as well. Probably might not be able to notice that, but it didn't come out too bad. And again, those plants with the lights behind them, they're so pretty. I really like them. I think the chandelier is a CC though. And those plants too, yeah. Well, not that gray thing. That was another cool city living plant. And that screen is as well. The kitchen was odd for me, but I think in the end it turned out, you know, not too bad. It's this side here at the window. Not too much space there. And I didn't know what to do, so I just left it as is. But it seems like a decent kitchen for this, you know, kind of an upscale type area. This is the new bathroom. This bathroom was always there. I had no idea that tile was red. I thought it was that brownish color. But it's red. At least it matches the rugs. That didn't turn out too bad though. Does anybody else have a problem with hiding the toilet in a home bathroom? Because I got that idea. See, I moved the balcony all the way to the end of the house. I have no idea why they cut it off like that. But anyway, hiding the toilet, and what I mean by that is building a wall for privacy. I can't remember where I saw that in a, you know, it was probably years ago that I saw that. I thought it was really clever. Because we have one in our house, and it's not a whole wall, but the toilet is hidden by a half wall. And then the tub is in front of that half wall, and the shower is across from the toilet. So I'm just thinking, you know, I guess it's normal for me, but not for a lot of people. You just walk into a bathroom and there's the toilet right there in front of you. But yeah, I guess I gave up on the... It's not the worst thing I've done though. Hi, Sandra. Hey, she's got earrings on. I never noticed that. I never liked her hairstyle. I think it's silly. Oh, yeah, most of these plants I think are going to be CC. I didn't notice if there were any... I'm going to have to look into that pack because I downloaded it and then I started this build. I really didn't get a chance to look around. So, I don't know. Here's the bedroom above the dining room. It's kind of nice. The curtains make it a little too fancy for my taste, but I think this is an upscale neighborhood, so it doesn't look out of place. Those trunks are cool. That's from City Living. The dressers are as well, I believe. I don't know about the bed, though. Those lights. I don't know. I like the light and the toilet. The light-up toilet is kind of cool. It's not too bad. But this is the master bath. Yeah. Whatever. I just said whatever. Oh, man. I wonder if I got better at it, though. I'll have to listen back to this video. I hope, whatever, but, and what was the other one I said? I don't remember. Is it oh well? Because I was just going to say oh well. Oh, and these two rooms up here, I started out thinking, well, I'll decorate them like kids' rooms, but for the time being, they'll be adult themed. And then I never went back and changed the wallpaper or the carpeting. So it looks like a kid's room with a bunch of fancy adult stuff in it. But you have to understand, I cut out you know, here and there, I'd stop recording, go do something, or I'd stop recording and fiddle, and then when I moved on to the next aspect, I'd start recording again. Okay, yeah, now I think it's coming up on the end. This is their little gym room, and then I take you back outside. Those lights are CC. Those are the flip-flop lights without the flip-flops. I don't know if the rug is, though. Okay, I guess I didn't get rid. Uh-oh. Did I change the railing on the bottom floor, not the second floor? I'll be very upset if I did that. Uh-oh. Well, and then this neighborhood too, I noticed when I panned up to the sky to make the camera move faster, there's no more city skyline view. It's just gone. They're not that far away from the other two neighborhoods. I don't know what happened to it. It's just all country and trees. But when I first got this game, this was my favorite place to live before I discovered Newcrest. So, yay, Sandra. This house is next, and I don't like, what is it called, Ombridge or something like that. Watch, there's no city, no skyscrapers, no nothing. Absolutely nothing. But that's the end of the tour. Really appreciate the fact that you watched this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. If you want to like and subscribe, that would be wonderful. I hope you have a terrific day too. And please come back for the next videos, okay? Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.